according to an article on singleparentadvocate.org, most single parents find difficulties while pursuing another partner. Now, ladies, we've all heard some singles say they never want to date a woman or man with kids as if it's some type of like taboo. What are your thoughts on this? Why do some singles shy away from dating single parents? And I want to ask Garcelle, because you're single and you're dating, do you find it difficult because you've got kids?
No, I don't find it difficult because I have kids, because I feel like if they don't want kids, then it weeds out the people that don't want to be around kids, and I'm fine with that, right?
Oh, right, true.
But I also feel like that used to be a thing. Nowadays, in my age range, a lot of the people that I'm dating will have past relationships, so therefore kids are involved. But what I find interesting now is I recently met a guy, and he has a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Ooh.
And I don't want to, like my kids are almost out of the house. They're 14, but I don't want to start all over again. And I don't want, and when they're that little, the baby mama's really hands-on, I would think, I would hope. And I don't want to start all over again.
That's really real.
It is really real.
Yeah.
And so I'm really honest, but I think for me, being a single mom with boys, my kids have a great dad, so they don't need a man to come be their father. They need, they will likely be his friend. Mm-hmm. But I think it's okay to say what you want and what you don't want. What I hate the most is when someone goes, I want to have a baby, and then they date someone who doesn't want to have a child.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Then I think then you're doing yourself a disservice.
Of course.
Right. I don't think that that's true about men not liking single mothers, because I know a lot of men, they like single mothers because they know they're going to cook for them kids.
Oh, that's a good point. Heidi Klum was 6 months pregnant when she started dating Seal, and that wasn't his child. So I don't think I think it's just where the men want. I mean, yes, she's a supermodel.
That's Heidi Klum.
But I'm just saying, I don't think it's such a bad thing.
And some men find single moms well-rounded, very independent. They know how to love. They also say they feel like they don't have time to play around, so it's a better relationship. So I think that, and dating for single mom is a little bit
different.
different.
You have some freedom. Like I have my boys a week at a time.
Yeah.
And so when I don't have them, that's when I can date and I have more freedom. And when I have them, I want to spend quality time. And for a guy who's busy, that's probably very attractive, because then he doesn't feel like he's got to be on all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think...
But do your kids have say-so in who you date?
No, because they don't meet someone. They don't meet someone until I really feel like they're going to be around.
Oh, okay.
But that is a concern. When you date, you're not dating for one, you're dating for you, three. Well, yeah, you have 3 sons, but you're dating for all of them. I feel like, yes, they're grown, but when you're a single mom, you have to date with the intention of, like, how are you guys going to get along,
Right.
Like,
oh, yeah, and that's a big deal. I know when Mike met Oliver was 7 years old. And they got along right away. And I always thought, parents who have kids that don't like their mates or their spouses, that's got to be hard.
Yeah, that's really hard. But you would say
hard.
Maybe after how many dates, or once you've established that you guys are going to be seeing each other?
Yeah, then the boys will meet casually. Yeah. It's not like, let's have dinner with a stranger.
Do they call him Mr. John? Or
no.
They call him
nothing weird, just their name.
Just their name.
I feel like when I started, when I was single, oh my gosh. When I was single, I remember saying, I will never date a guy with kids. Like, I just didn't want to do, and for me, it was more so because I wanted all my firsts to be with this person. So that was my reasoning. It wasn't so much about the drama. And I feel like had I really stuck with that, I would have missed out on the greatest experience of love and the love of my life. And now those kids, I feel like my life would be, I'd be missing out on something if those children weren't in my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you really love somebody, you love all of them.
Sure.
So I think that people that are saying, oh, I don't, first of all, if you over 30, good luck.
Most people are.
Most men in their 30s have a child. You married a man who has children as well. And maybe that's not like your thing. You're not like, I'm searching for a man that got some kids. Yeah. No, and it can come with some drama and it can be complicated, but it's worth it. And I think the love, ultimately finding the love of your life, if they have children, is so worth it.
Hey, at a certain age, you're going to start getting men with grandkids.
My husband has 2 grandchildren. I am a grandmother. And the kids call me Chuchi, and I'm into it.
Chuchi.
And buy them Christmas gifts. So just be ready.
Wait, does James have grandkids?
Yes! I'm a grandmama.